Well, doesn't this look familiar? So, for those familiar, welcome back. But for those who aren't, welcome. So 2 months ago at this point, I had finished the playthrough of Digimon Storycybersleuthhackersmemory. But, as you've noticed, the version that I was playing on was the complete edition, like so. And so naturally, the complete edition comes with not one, but 2 cybersleuth levels. And this is the start of that title.
あら、また会ったわね。もう一度ここに来たということは、また初めから閲覧したい物語があるということね。いいえ、答えなくていいわ。すべてわかっているもの。これもきっと必要なこと。それじゃあ選択してちょうだい。今度はどちらの運命をたぐるのかしら。
So, last time we wrapped up Digimon Story Cyber Sleuth, and back when I did the original Cyber Sleuth playthrough, another game released. This one, Hacker's Memory, story of the novice of a certain hacker team. Another view of this world through hackers' eyes. Now, Hacker's Memory was always one of those games I wanted to do a playthrough of for years at this point. So it seems only fitting that Hacker's Memory would be my last playthrough. Well, one of my last. You're gonna see the other one next week, and it might just be a familiar face. And so, to mark the occasion, this and that other playthrough will have special made thumbnails made by yours truly. So, with that disclaimer out of the way, let's begin. The story of Hacker's Memory.
すでに別の物語の記録があるよね。その記録を使えば、情報の一部を引き継いで、もう一つの物語を始めることができるわ。
So yeah, exclusive to the complete edition, you can share your save data. Basically, if you're starting Hacker's Memory or Cyber Sleuth, you can choose save data from the other scenario, to share your field guide and Digimon medals info. By the way, this also makes getting all the Digimon medals and completing the field guide a lot easier. But that's really the only thing that carries over. Interestingly enough, there is a cross-save feature in the PS Vita and PS4 originals, but I'll go more in detail later. So, let's start the game with, well, whatever data we have from the other story. Shall we begin? From Cyber Sleuth Clear data, you'll receive the following items as a clear bonus: Cyber Sleuth goggles and Yugo special program, Kyoko's coffee, rainbow, Nokia's strange candy, Arata's prized comic, Yuka's grand feast, and that's it. Change the options. Yes, we are. We're just gonna keep the voice at 0%, meaning you get to hear my take on voice acting. We're not playing this on hard whatsoever. So, let's do this. So you've made your choice. After this next shall be as fate directs. Go on now. Until we meet again, inside the story, that is. My memories. Important memories. Happy times, sad times, regrettable times, fun times. All those memories make me who I am. It's not just me. My parents, my brothers, my friends, people dear to me. Everyone has memories, and all those memories make the world what it is. These memories are our stories. Stories that exist on the boundary between the real world and cyberspace. Enjoy Chat. Welcome to Enjoy Chat. Select a chat room. Nice to see you. Why heck such a crappy chat room for a meeting? The client's really going overboard. Why not just do it in Eden like usual? Maybe they like all the attention. The security here is pretty high. You must have taken some skill to crack it. Any hacker who can use a Digimon program can do it, even a noob like you. Zaxxon's a next-generation hacker team. This is how we roll. So if they're concerned, we're dinosaurs. If you don't like it, you can cut our time. Because hackers can do whatever they want, right? It's my hacking business. Oops. Like, mind your own business. It's Booty's motto. I came up with it. Pretty cool, huh? I was against it. Let's not go for all that again. Didn't know we were set up here in the end. I really didn't say anything. Silence implies consent. Everyone knows that. It's finished. Good work. Is that a new job from the client? Deal with the hacker involved in account raiding. Great! We're the defenders of justice after all. What's the matter, Ryuji? I mean, leader? The new guy can handle this job. Indeed. We need to know he's got what it takes to be included. This would be like a little test. A little test? It's pretty dangerous. He's not ready yet. Nowhere near ready. Of course, there's a risk. The same applies to us. If you choose to be a hacker, you have to accept it. I guess you're right. I'll provide support. You decide if you want to do it. I'll do it. This world abounds with tales of aspiring heroes. These heroes face down all sorts of events, joining forces with allies to take on powerful foes and save the world from danger. And yet, there are also those who play minor roles in these accounts, or perhaps fail to appear altogether. Once I had to reach a certain age, I started to realize that I'm not the hero type. I'm just a background character in this world, and I appear in none of its stories. Still, someday, I dream of the day I can become a hero. This is me, and this is my story. The hero? So this is our player character. And just like in the original Cyber Sleuth, we're able to give this guy whatever name we want. For the sake of this playthrough, I'm going to stick to the default name of Kaisuke. And you'll see why in a moment. Welcome to Kowloon, the abandoned part of Eden, and the stomping ground of hackers. The Digivice's talk function is getting a call. It's gotta be. Looks like you made it. Can you hear me? Loud and clear. Good. Chitose. How's it going on your end? Huh? The graphic files are a bit scrambled. Yo, Ryuji. Hey, can you see my face? Everything's looking good for me. What about you, Erica? I can see you, brother. It seems that the only noise is on the Eden image transmission line with Kaisuke. Must be a problem with the digital wave. The sound's coming through just fine. Won't get in the way of the work then. Sure, still, we can't guarantee the same in the deeper layers, like the areas with special protection frames. Maybe we should call the whole thing off. Well, ain't just the sweetest thing. Don't tell me you're worried about the newbie. That's not it, and you know it. You better be prepared for the rest. I'm sure I've said as much. Anyway, time to get to work. I take it you all know the target? Sure. Like the back of my head. The target is Yoji Shiga, a lone wolf hacker who's been making a killing on account raids the last couple months, right? The planets won't permit hackers who cause trouble for Eden. They want us to sanction Shiga. In other words, find him, beat him to a pulp, and wreck his account. You gotta make sure he can't log into Eden ever again. And with that account, talk about being expelled from paradise. Time to bring the hammer of justice down on nasty hackers, hoodie style. Can't wait to get started. We're only here for support. Alright already, sheesh. I'm just getting psyched up, that's all. First things first, let's gather information on Shiga from the hackers in Kowloon. Chitose? Yeah, here you go. Hummingbird downloaded. Oh. Ta-da! Say hello to my little friend, custom malware Hummingbird. Check it. This malware... I cannot speak tonight. Check it. This malware can temporarily hack the target Digimon just by getting close to it. If you happen across anyone shady while scrounging up dirt, give it a shot. Here or in the real world, information collection is my specialty. Since you just joined the team, I'll teach you whatever you need to know. Let me remind you that this is a test. You better show us your result. Let's do this. Oh, looks like you're ready to go. Show us what you got. Yet another side, Chapter 1, Back Alley Hackers. So it begins. So, I need to gather information about Shiga from the hackers in the Kowloon, then install malware when I find the suspicious person. This is my first job as a hacker. I've never done anything like this before, but I'll just get it done step by step. Save feature, we already know, press the X button, activate the Digivice, and there you go, you can save game as you would normally. Oh, hacker's memory, how I missed playing this. I actually do occasionally go back on it, and on my Vita, which is personally the version I prefer to go back to. Hey, you there, make sure you'll just have a recovery item. And if the ground around you lights up, keep your eyes open. Metals and other shiny items might fall. Noted. That round thing, hitting with the arrow, is the access point. You can use it to travel around Eden. Why am I telling you? As an Eden hacker, sure you already know. Yeah, I think it's right to say that a part of this game does, in a sense, assume you played the original Cyber Sleuth. Albeit, not to the same degree as something like, say, the old, I don't know, Mega Man 02. Shiga. I don't know. I can never remember the names of Eden hackers. This is your first time in Under Kowloon? This is the deepest part of Kowloon. You only find real hardcore hackers here. Your average hacker wouldn't be able to find this place. Yes, we are in Under Kowloon, the new area exclusive to this title. Some hackers have been raiding accounts like crazy recently. This used to be the work of a strange team that wears masks. Could it be a new team? Probably. I've asked all the hackers around here, but haven't learned anything. Maybe I should go farther in. You have anything? You there. You're not ready for the lower floor. Start again. How about no? We're gonna go in anyway. Pokemon Medal. You have anything to say? Shiga. Him. If you want to know about him, you should ask the eagle-eye hacker over there. Although it might not be easy to get the information out of him. Well, what do you have to say? Our rabbit circle group will be the ones to claim the legend title after Jude. Are you new? How would you like to join us? Oh, those clothes. Are you with Hoodie? In that case, forget I said anything. Okay Then, anyone else? Have you heard the rumor of the white ghost of a girl in Kowloon? Huh? A boy? No, definitely a girl. I think that's likely a callback to the original Cyber Sleuth, because again, this game, to some degrees, assumes you've played the original Cyber Sleuth, but not really. It's illegal to use an avatar that doesn't look like you, but we are hackers, after all. Although, I'm not quite that good yet. Well, it sucks to be you. What do you have to say? Wow, a goggle Digivice. That's so cool. But I prefer the PC type. Just can't beat that analog feeling. I don't know, so HP Capsule C. Great start. Let's see, what do you have to say? Shiga. I don't know him, but there's a hacker who knows all about stuff like that. He should be around here somewhere. Speak of the devil, there he is. Let's see, let us first link. Escape gate. What do you have to say? You want to know about Shiga? I don't know anything about him. Now go away. So malware? Yes. I've installed the malware. Now I just have to wait for him to make his move. I am Shiga. The one you've been looking for. Contact me when you hear this message. Well. Looks like we found our target. Contact with Shiga. I should tell Ryuji and the others. Yo. Did you learn anything? Found your guy. Well done. That guy's connected to Shiga. It'll be a pain if he's on the lookout. What should we do? We need to know where he is right away. Erica? Give me 30 seconds. That hummingbird you installed tracks the location information of the person the victim is communicating with. Shiga, in this case. If you do a trace from the transmission, then log and find the device info, then he's in that area, way deep inside. There you have it. Quick, right? No one beats this little lady when it comes to analytical processing. He's close. Let's peek back up and track him down. Should I come too? No, the two of us are enough. Roger. Me and the little lady will watch from the sidelines. Give him hell. Wait there, I'll be right over. Don't get careless because my brother's with you. It's not like I'm worried or anything. Just stay sharp. Also, listen to what my brother tells you. Also, don't tell Chikose or my brother that I told you all this. It's kind of embarrassing. Luckily, I'm the silent protagonist. Sis? We're all still on the line. Don't talk so much, stupid. I knew you were there the whole time. It's rare to see the little lady goof like that. Things are sure to get interesting with you on the team. I'm expecting great things from you, future newbie. Wait there. We finally tracked down Shiga. I'll definitely catch him, and get my account back. It happened a few months ago. Suddenly I couldn't log into Eden anymore. It was an account raid, the act of a hacker. I had a net-savvy friend of mine set up a temporary account for me, but in this day and age, your account is the same as your ID. Lose it, and no one trusts you. Having a temporary avatar practically screams hacker, you see. Hackers change accounts after every crime. It's only natural they'd lose theirs if they're caught. So when I lost my account, teachers and classmates began suspecting me of hacking, and I started to hate going to school. Only my best friend, you, still believed in me. Hackers took away my ability to belong. That's when I was contacted by a hacker going by the name of K. I know who claims to have raided your account. His name is Yuji Shiga. If you want your account back, you'll have to deal with him. Why am I telling you this? It's simple. I'm a guardian of Eden. I won't forgive any acts of barbarism that take place here. Think of this as an act of mercy. Whether you believe me or not is entirely up to you. I had no one to turn to, so I decided to believe this hacker's word. Not even you could stop me. So, you're really going through with this? I can't agree with you after hackers. I can't agree with you going after hackers. Catching criminals. This K guy is a hacker himself, isn't he? If anything happens to you... Listen, I'm your best friend. If anyone knows you're not a hacker, it's me. Isn't that good enough? If you're dead set on it, I won't stop you. But you have to let me help you. Say what? Kowloon. You've heard of it, haven't you? The abandoned area of Eden that hackers call home. Yeah. I read on the net that there's some sort of black market there. All sorts of hackers swapping information. Who knows? We might find some info on Shiga there. So, should we go check it out? Not only do you say you believe me, You're even ready to help me find Shiga in spite of the danger. Thank you for saying that, you. It means a lot to me. But I can't let a good friend get wrapped up in this. That's why I've made up my mind to go to the black market alone. This is the black market. I'd better ask around for anyone who knows Shiga. You. I'll try asking the hacker by the cage for information. Yeah. Shaman metal. Yeah, we got Digimons trapped in cages. It's rather fucked. This becomes relevant later on, in case you're wondering. I think I'll go for a vaccine Digimon. But I don't want to miss out on a data or virus type. Who are you? I'm busy. Don't talk to me. Okay. Trying to scam the elderly. Have you no shame? I've half a mind to give you a good hiding. I'm sorry. I promise I won't do it ever again. Please forgive me. Do I know a hacker named Shiga? Nope. Is Shiga that guy who always comes here? If so, try asking the girl with the hat over there. I was just asking her. And she said nothing. She's a regular, and might know something. All she talked about was debating which Digimon she wants to use. But, alright, I'll give it a shot. Do I know a hacker named Shiga? No, I don't know anyone with that name. If you're looking for somebody, you're better off asking in the cellar or in the market. The market opens soon. They should be here before long. Oh boy. Hey you. Yeah, you. The nobody. Who? I'm talking to you, kid. You see anyone else around here? Guess you must think you're hot stuff. This is your first time I'm in the market, ain't it? Yeah. Thought as much. It's like watching a country bumpkin his first trip to the big city. You wanna ask me something? Maybe take a look at my wares first then. What shit? Maybe take a look at my wares first, yeah? That should loosen my lips. By what, you ask? Well, duh. I'm talking about Digimon, bro. What else is there? This place is a market dealing in digital monsters. If you have a question for a businessman like myself, you'd best know that money talks, boy. You must be straight out of the womb if you came here that green, you dig? We see your type around here all the time. Say, I heard a rumor of a hacker giving out Digimon captures like candy lately. Let me guess. You got a capture from that guy with absolutely no clue what it does. Didn't you? I already know the answer to both of these. So the fact that, like... So, you know how I said that there are parts of this game that assume you've played the original Cyber Sleuth? Stuff like this goes in contrary to that, which is why I say only parts of it. Other parts basically are under the assumption that this is your first time playing this and you haven't played the original Cyber Sleuth or any of the other Digimon story games. But, fuck it, let's ask these questions. What's a Digimon? Really? You gotta start from the beginning? You ain't making this easy on me, kid. Listen up. Digimon are digital monsters. Hacking programs used by us hackers. Who knows who or what made them, but they started showing up in Eden a few years ago. Hackers catch them to use as their personal hacking tools. Rare Digimon rake in some mad dough, so a market developed for them. I hear that hackers from the old generation did their thing without Digimon, just their own tools. Anyone who still does it the hard way these days is a real weirdo. Then I must be a certified weirdo. What is a Digimon capture? Digimon capture, put simply, it's a convenient tool to get your hands on some Digimon. If you find a Digimon program, first you scan it to acquire its analytical data. There's no limit to how many Digimon you can capture, but that alone ain't enough to use Digimon. You have to convert the analytical data you find. Using Convert, you manifest the Digimon program in cyberspace before you can use the Digimon. Now, don't get it twisted. Digimon capture doesn't have the conversion functionality installed. Hackers have to work out how to do it themselves. Massive teams put restrictions on how far this info spreads to prevent hackers from running wild. Well, if you can't do it, you could always join a hacker team and let them show you the ropes. Now that I've taught you all that, you're not gonna leave me high and dry here, are ya? This guy might know something about Shiga. I better buy something to keep the info coming. So, what's your price range? You making fun of me, kid? You can't even buy a single Digimon with that much scratch? What about those? Oh, that's just scrap, not for sale. Say what? Customers haven't bought these in ages. They just take up space, so they'll be deleted. And again, might be just a thing for rookies, cause I could sell one for the scratch you got. Seems like he'll sell you a Digimon. Which one do you want? So, we got 3 Digimons to choose from. The one with the crest on its head, the one that looks like a bug, and the rock one. Let's go over each one, starting with the rock one. It's the one you want, huh? So, the rock one is Gatsumon, a Earth attribute Digimon of the data typing. So, I don't really use Gatsumon much, so I can't really say much on Gatsumon. But I will say this, the Digivolution paths that Gatsumon can take, it can prove quite viable if you know what you're doing. Let me take another minute. I ain't got all day, you know. Hurry it up. Next up, the one that looks like a bug. Tentomon. Tentomon is a plant attribute Digimon of the vaccine typing. Tentomon is actually not too shabby, actually. Both in terms of the moves Tentomon can learn, but also in terms of the Digivolution paths Tentomon can take. So if you're looking for a Digimon that's like a pretty good starting point, go right ahead with Tentomon. But if you've seen the thumbnail, you know we're not going with Tentomon. We're going with the one with the crest on its head. Betamon, a virus-type Digimon of the water attribute. Tentomon is the starting Digimon I typically pick the most. Not just because, look at him, look at this little dude. But also, so, given the fact that Betamon's Digivolution path has make him very versatile as well. And that is one thing about each of these starters here, of not just this game, but like each of the Digimon games that give you a choice. The game is designed with each of these options in mind, so there is no real wrong choice to go with. And so, for this playthrough, especially since you've seen the thumbnail, we're going with Betamon. Hello, little dude. Oh, man. Okay, take out your Digimon capture. I'll take your fee from it. Huh? What the? Let the other two go. Huh? Who do you think you are saying that to me? You got a problem with the way I do things? Amateur hour. You're a little TLC by yours truthfully get to your head, kid. What the? You don't even have a Digimon capture on you. You're just a window shopper. How the heck am I supposed to start a profit like this? Never said I had one in the first place. Ain't you just as cool as the other side of the pillow? I bet you were feigning ignorance the whole time. Now you gone and pissed me off. I think I better teach you a lesson, punk. Oh boy. You came all this way without any Digimon, buddy. I'm gonna make you regret that mistake. Oh boy. What's all the ruckus about? Yuji Mishima. Oh god, I don't know Mishima. No matter how I look at it, all I see is an honest kid. But on fighting a newbie with Digimon? Boy. Ain't you the popular one? Stay out of this. This punk's been knocking off about what I do with my scrap. Scrap? Interesting. Let me take care of this. What? First you show up out of nowhere and now this? Hello? Here, Digimon capture. Take it. You can't do anything without it after all. Time for a hacker-on-hacker fight. Say what? What are you getting all flustered for? Well, that's hacker. You guys have a bone to pick. There's only one way to settle things. The Digimon battle. That's what it means to pick a fight right here in Kowloon, the hacker's domain. If you don't like it, get out. You got mixed up in this without knowing anything, right? No one would blame you for running. You won't let that guy lay a finger on you either. But if you run, you better give up on Digimon. So what's it gonna be? The decision's yours. I ain't running. You got guts, kid. Let's do this. If anyone wants to fight with you. I think programs you can neither scan nor convert it will take to you. How curious. Still, this will save us some time. Now, all that's left to do is... Hey, who made you the go-between? It's not fair if one side has a numerical advantage. Now things are even. Let's do this. Alright, our first fight. Stats and timeline. Enemy and ally stats, as well as the timeline, are displayed during battle. You got your enemy stats, timeline, which is the interactions, and the ally stats. Ally stats are right in front of you, enemy stats are the opposite towards you, and to the right side of the screen, you have the order of actions. Ally Digimons are highlighted in blue, so Digimon move in order from the top of the timeline. With allies, being your Digimon, highlighted in blue, enemies in red, and guests in green. When a command is selected, the predicted post-action position is displayed. Battle commands. Issue commands to your allies to proceed with the battle. Tap the A button. For other commands, hold down a directional button, or the L stick while pressing A. Escape button. Hold down R and press the A, and press the plus button to let your Digimon act on their own. So you got attack, which is your regular attack, skill, which is your skill, guard, which is your defend command, which has the damage taken, item, which allows you to use an item, and change, which allows you to switch party members. But we only have one Digimon at the moment. As for auto allows for auto battle, and escape allows you to flee from battles. So, alright, our first opponent, 2 champion stage Digimon, one hell of a start. We got Ogremon, a Earth attribute Digimon of the virus typing, and Devimon, a Dark attribute Digimon of the virus typing as well. So, if you chose Tentamon, this fight's actually piss easy, because Tentamon actually has the type advantage. Betamon, by contrast, is neutral, and Gatsumon has a disadvantage in this fight. So if you want this fight to be more challenging, go with Gazumon. If you want this to be this easy, go with Tenkamon. My only advice? Exactly. Electric Shock! Of course, ally here, a little guest, and another Cyberdramon. This fight is basically your tutorial fight, so it's pretty easy. You don't really have anything to worry about here. Alright, there goes Digimon. Ouch! Attack break field. Ouch! Finally, the electric shock. Zap. We are the winners. We got a crit boost for our troubles. And a level up. And for that, we also learned Ice Archery 1. And victory is yours. For hackers, whatever the winner of a battle says, goes. Got it? Alright. Hell yeah. Who told you to butt in? You. What team are you from? Spit it out. Hey, knock it off. That's Ryuji Mishima. Mishima? You don't mean that Mishima? My bad, Ryuji. This guy never seen your face before. Our market has no quarrel with you or the Zaxxon. Don't worry about it. I just lent this guy a hand on a whim. We're all done here, right, fella? Yeah, done like disco. You too, right? Helped you out this time, but I don't make a habit of butting into other people's fights. A shakedown's a shakedown, no matter who you are. There's plenty of people like that guy in Kowloon. If you come in and throw around a self-centered idea of justice, you're just some hillbilly. Yep. At least you get it. Sorry to get you worked up. You come too. Off they go. You fine with letting them run off? Yeah. Huh? Looks like that one's taking a liking to you. Go on, use it. There must be some sort of connection here. So, what made you come all the way here without even one Digimon in tow? I see. So you came here in pursuit of Ryuji Ishiga, a hacker who raided your account, huh? I want to say that was pretty ballsy of you, but truth be told, it was damn reckless. Eden is a virtual space created from the most state-of-the-art tech in the world. Okay? In other words, Ryuji Shiga is pretty much a hacking prodigy. The man you're after is the best of the best. Cyber terrorist of global repute. Not the kind of guy a twerp like you can take on alone. Oh, and what? Hey, give it up, kid. Go back to your old life, okay? I can't. You're a real pain, you know that? Yeah. Still, can't say I dislike it either. Truth is, I'm after Yuji Shiga myself. I'm a handyman, you see. A source of mine asked me to investigate the guy. Listen, not all Eden hackers are scum like Shiga. Not us, and not our clients. Say, want to come with me? Say what? You can join us, after you show us what you're made of course. That being said, you'd better think it over. Joining up with me, he means that you're actually an honest-to-goodness hacker. You'll become the same as those who spat in your face. It may sound a bit stuck up of me, but all hackers are all pretty much the same beast. If you're prepared to go that far with this, let me make it up for how it made you look back there. My hoodie hacker team will lend you a hand. So, what's it gonna be? Even so, I'm in. Well said. And so, here I am, back in Kowloon. Got a good amount of info, so hard part is yet to come. Let's go. She is just ahead. Digimon Scanner. The data of Digimon encountered in battle is automatically scanned and saved. Digimon with a 100% or higher scan rate can be materialized in the Digilab. Later, made into allies. Register to Field Guide. Scan data of new Digimon will be collected, and the Digimon will be registered to the Field Guide of your Digimice. At the Digilab, you can Digiconvert and browse detailed data by making friends with a Digimon through Digivolution and Digivolution. So basically, if it's grayed out, it's only registered, but if it's all bright and shiny, you got detailed data, making browsing possible. But we're gonna have to save our pursuit for another time. Holy shit, this part's already long enough. Like, we're talking close to an hour. So, I'm gonna have to call this a part. I honestly am looking forward to playing Hacker's Memory for this channel. It's pretty much one of my favorite Digimon games, just overall. Like, the story in general just hits for me in a manner that's like deeper, personally speaking, than the original Cyber Sleuth's story. So, yeah, I'm very much looking forward to doing this. So, if you enjoyed the start of this playthrough, feel free to like and subscribe. And while you're at it, check out my non-gaming stuff over on Tumblr. And if you're able to, feel free to donate to either my Patreon or Ko-Fi. Either one helps. And so, that being said, see you all next time for some more Digimon Story Cyber Sleuth. Bye.